Hey there, it's me, Lisa the Love Coach. You can find me at Lisa the Love Coach on Instagram. I am the founder of lovequestcoaching.com, and today's video is 5 reasons why he's not into you. Okay, let's get into this. I have some clients and they're like, Lisa, I'm seeing this guy, but I don't really think he's into me. I don't know what to do. I always have the same thing happen over and over. I don't know what's going on. These people, they're not that into me. What goes on? Okay, why? So I wanted to do a video with reasons for why guys are not into you. So this is just like, it could be one reason, it could be many. These are 5 popular ones. I'm just going to break it down for you because I also coach guys. I don't just coach women. One of the few coaches I think out there who coach both men and women. So I get right from the men. They tell me, here's what I like in women. Here's why I'm not going to be into a woman. So I figured I would share this with the ladies out there who want to know, why isn't he into me? Okay, ready? Number 1, he's not over his ex. Okay? So a lot of times guys, they start dating too soon. When they have relationships and then these relationships end, they don't do the whole let me take 6 months and be on my own or a year. They don't do that. They don't even bother processing it. They just are like, okay, we're not together anymore, and bam, they start going out again. So then when they start to hang out with other women, they're like, wait a minute, I'm still thinking about this other woman. So he is probably not over his ex. That's a legitimate reason, but it's up to you to ask the right questions to determine if he is over his ex and if he is totally available and ready to be in a relationship again with you. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, you're boring. You're boring. So here's what I tell people to do. I suggest and encourage them to do. Imagine yourself, you're watching this video, you're on a date, and the date says, so tell me about yourself. What do you like to do for fun? And you don't have any answers for that question. You're living a very boring life. Now, a lot of people get caught up in this lifestyle of get up, go to work, finish work, watch TV, make themselves something to eat, flip around on social media, and really they're not doing anything with their lives. They're not reading any books. They're not doing anything to enrich and better themselves. They don't have hobbies. They don't have friendships. They're just kind of on this autopilot, humdrum life. If your life is boring, then you're bringing a boring person to a date. People are going to feel that vibe. They're going to be like, this person's boring. There's nothing really going on with them. So they're going to back off. They're not going to tell you this, right? So this is the problem. People will rack their mind trying to figure out, why didn't they like me? Why didn't they like me? And because nobody's going to say to you flat out why they're not into you, right? But these are the reasons why they're not into you. So the more that you can work on these things in your life, then the more well-rounded you're going to be, and the less likely these people are going to have any kind of issue. You're going to be like a total package. You're going to bring somebody, with a fabulous life to the table. And this person's going to be like, amazing, I want to continue to see you. So being a boring person is going to repel love. It just is. People don't want to be around boring people. If your life is boring, it's time to mix it up and start to look at how you can grow and be on a growth track within your life. Number 3, you're needy. Okay, so a needy energy is very repelling. The more you zoom in and you try and you're trying and you're trying, the more the person's like, it's too sticky. It's too needy and clingy. I don't like it. So coming across as needy and clingy. Now, the reason why you're needy and clingy is because you probably have an anxious attachment style. That is something for you to handle so that you can date with confidence and you could get to the root of what that anxious attachment style is about. Typically, it's about codependency. It's about a wounded version of yourself that didn't get the nourishment, attention, love, affection that you wanted and needed as a child. And so now that version of you is anxiously attached. It clings and latches on to anybody that gives you attention. So you want to handle anxious attachment. You want to handle whatever dating anxiety you have. If you go out on a date and you had a good time and they text you the next day, but they don't ask you out again and you don't know how to navigate that, then we need to get together, okay? I can help you with that kind of thing. I help people with this all the time. Prior to being a life coach, I did public relations and marketing for 23 years. So I bring in a lot of communication strategy into the coaching that I do. This comes in handy when it comes to text messaging with people in a way that gets them to ask you out on another date or be interested in seeing you again. This also coincides with just conflict resolution and how to discuss things that might not be working for you, but in a way that gets you the result that you want, so that you're not tiptoeing around people and too afraid to speak your truth and own your truth. So the fourth reason why they're not into you, honey, is because you're very masculine. This is the number one thing I'm hearing from high value men everywhere. I'm hearing about high value men telling me, so Lisa, I go out with these women, they're beautiful women, amazing, and they're really capable. They do well for themselves professionally. They take care of themselves, but they are so masculine. And these are men telling me this. They say they don't want to be with ditzy women. They want women who have a profession, a career, something going on in their lives that they are really passionate about, right? But what we're finding is women who do very well for themselves have this attitude that they don't need men. They don't need a man. Okay, wonderful, lovely. It's okay to not need a man, but don't lead with that. Don't lead with that energy and, that attitude. It's learning how to slip into that feminine version of you when work hours are done. And it doesn't mean minimize your accomplishments. It doesn't mean make yourself small or act ditzy and stupid. It means be yourself, but be the feminine version of yourself. Be the version of yourself that sits back a little and lets the man take the lead and, has him acquiescing to you. As in, he asks you, what do you want to do for a date? What would you like to do? And you're like, well, plan something for me. Plan it. I work my ass off all week long. The last thing I want to do is now plan a date too. That snippy attitude is repelling guys, and they get like they can feel that in you. So here's what you do. Okay, I'll give you a little nugget for free. I go way deeper in this in my coaching because it's something that comes up all the time with the whole masculine feminine thing. But in that instance, what I suggest women do when a man says, what do you feel like doing this weekend? Or what do you feel like doing Friday night? Really, he's saying it to please you. He wants to please you. He wants to pick a place that you like. He wants to, have a date with you that you're going to really like. That's all he means by it. It doesn't mean he's being lazy. The other thing is, guys are not planners. They just don't, they're not into it. Some of them are. I can't say all of them. I know a few who are, but mostly they want to please you. And that's all the reason why they're asking that question. So it's on you to be solid in yourself and tell a guy what you want to do and be honest about it. So if there's a restaurant in town that I want to try, I'm going to say, hey, I read this article this week about this new seafood place, and it's on the water, and we can watch the sunset, and we can listen to live music there. So I'd love to go there. What do you think? See, so now you leave that there, and he's going to go and be like, okay, I can win with you. Like, this is feminine. She's like, here's how you can please me. You're the man. You're trying to win with me. I am going to show you how. I'm going to give you what it is that would win with me. So then you send them along on the way, and it's like, oh, okay, I'm going to call up and make reservations. And he's off doing his man stuff. He's making it happen. He's taking the action. And you're just sitting here like, oh, cool. Okay, so we're going to go to the seafood place. Amazing. I'm going to pick out my outfit. I'm going to plan for it, whatever. But you're not dealing with the logistics of it. That's the doing. That's the man's part, the doing. You are chilling with the being. You're the beingness of it. Who do I want to be when I go on this date? How do I want to show up? Do I want to show up in a good mood? Maybe I need to do a facial for myself. Maybe I need to work out a little bit or get rid of some clothes in my closet that are, taking up some space. You have to tend to you and do what makes you feel good. And then when you do that and you bring that woman feminine to the man, nice feminine woman, you're all refreshed, you feel good, you slept well, you worked out, you took care of your body, you got the moisturizer, your skin is glowing, you look great, you take care of you, and you bring that to the man. Oh my God, these masculine men, ooh, they look at you and they're like, no, this woman is a queen. She glides into my car. She sits there. Hi, how are you? So good to see you. She's smiling. She's happy. She's chill. The problem is feminine women. They're rocking it right now. And the problem is the masculine women, the women who lend more masculine, leaning masculine, meaning they're the go-getters, the doers, got to get it done. Go, 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 go. No. That's good when you're working. But when you want to slide into dating mode, you need to slide into beingness, not doing all the time. Okay, so I hope that helps you. And then finally, big reason that they're not into you, that guys aren't into you, probably won't even call you again after this, is if you go on a date and you get liquored up beyond all, like you're just a hot mess drunk, sloppy, leaving your bag places, slurring your words, tripping and falling. That is not a high value woman. And high value men, they'll think you're fun and a party girl and they'll probably bang you, but they're not going to be serious about you and they're not going to want to have you as somebody serious in their life. They're just not, because high value men, they're thinking, can I bring her around my friends and my family and my colleagues, right? If we all go to a business dinner and it's couples, can I know that this girl is going to hold it down for me and be polite, be an elegant queen and represent right? Guys who are high value are looking for that total package woman. So that's my news for you, my loves. I hope this hit you right. If it didn't and you're wanting to punch me out, feel free to do so in the comments below. These are only just 5 reasons. There are plenty others. If you want to know what they are, connect with me at Lisa the Love Coach on Instagram. I have a load of content there. And also, if you want to do a one-on-one session with me, if you're tired of finding these guys and they don't like you, and you're like, yeah, I am kind of boring, I have no life, or yeah, I am a bit needy, I got to figure out what that's about, then let's get together. I can totally help you. And it would be my honor to hold space for you. You can tell me exactly what's going on with you and we can get to the bottom of it, because you shouldn't have to be suffering through dating. It should be fun. It should be an adventure. So I look forward to connecting with you. My name is Lisa Concepcion and lovequestcoaching.com is my website. Thanks so much and have a blessed day.